Hello folks, how are you doing? I did a little toot to welcome you all. How's things? How's it running? Okay, synced up. Very good. I wonder if other people have this problem with this capture card, or if it's just me who has to actually go live before I see if it's desynced or not. Anyway, let's do some quests and stuff. Why not? Alright, let's go and see Lady Masako.
Fighting ahead.
Fighting ahead? Where? Oh, we've got a little bird there. What's this game? This game is Ghost of Tsushima, which is kind of a mixed bag.
Masako!
Oh no. Get him. Ow.
Thank you for your help.
Without spoilers, is the game good? The combat's fun. The story's rubbish. Very basically.
What are you doing here, Masako?
Looking for my family. I already found my husband, but I've yet to find my sons.
They died as warriors, defending our home.
Mm. Oh, thank you for the host tattoo,
Did you
please.
see where they fell?
No. The battle was chaos. I could barely keep eyes on my uncle. Let me help you find them.
What about open world and exploration? Have you played an open world game before? Because you've played this already,
I still
then.
need to search this part of the beach.
Do you like going to waypoints and picking up a collectible? Because it's that sort of shit. Why am I wearing this? I didn't put that on. I'm a traveler's attire. It's not just mediocre dialogue. Yeah, the more expanded the story's bad.
Look,
It's not just
over
bad
there.
because it's like bland. It's bad because it's like historically revisionist.
One of your soldiers.
Yes, but alone. Do you think he deserted?
When your husband fell, your clan surged forward to avenge their lord. No one fled.
It's a comfort to know they were loyal to the end.
Ugh.
Keep your eyes open for more of our banners.
I mean, I'm still fairly early on story-wise, but it has thus far been completely uncritical of a whole bunch of stuff that it should be.
Rest, brother.
Jin, over here.
He was riding down the beach.
Then we will continue in that direction.
Kikuchi banner. One of our banners. My horse.
I wonder if it's
I
okay.
almost died with him.
What happened?
My uncle saved me.
We will return the favor. The important thing is, you endured.
Eh.
Who is he?
This is Masanori. He was too young for battle, but his father was old, so he went in his place.
Not only a brave soldier, but a good son.
Yes, but where are mine? Naga warrior.
The Nagao archers fell many Mongols.
Their skill was unrivaled.
If only Sensei Ishikawa had been with them.
It clearly wasn't unrivaled, was it? It was more than rivaled.
Your uncle's banner.
During the battle, when I saw these colors on a fallen man, I feared it was my uncle.
Only fools have no fear of death.
Luckily, it was just some poor sod who isn't important.
Uchikage, a close friend of my son's. He would have stayed by their side.
They must be near.
This way. They left their dead to rot.
Like discarded trash.
No.
Well,
Shigesato! Yasanari! Strung up like an...
Let's get them down.
They should be with our family, buried beside their wives and children.
The journey to Ariake isn't safe. Is there someplace close we could bury them that would honor their sacrifice?
The lighthouse. They played there when they were young. But it's been overrun by Mongols.
Then we take it back.
The lighthouse is this way.
that seems more dangerous than making the journey to bury them somewhere else, but whatever. Hello, horse.
They loved climbing that tower. If they didn't come home at night, I could always find them there, gazing at the stars.
You are a good mother.
I used to think so, but my children are dead, and I am alive. There is no greater failure.
I felt that way when my mother died. That I'd failed her.
But you were so young, and she was ill.
Dialogue
There's
options.
nothing you would have done.
Even if that's true, it's a cold comfort.
I know.
The game selling well and reviewing well in Japan is a good test of whether one thinks about things in a rather typically liberal way or a typically leftist way, I think. In that people on the right who are thinking of their like ideological opponents, aha, those woke people in the West are saying this is bad. but the Japanese like it, and therefore we should defer to their sort of superior knowledge on the subject. When actually it's like, of course, nationalist propaganda is going to sell well in the nation that it's nationalist propaganda about, you know?
There they are! Mongol swine!
Oi, I could have crept in. Ow. No.
Stay ready. There could be more.
They're coming up the hill!
Watch the grass.
There's some more coming up that hill.
Look, through the tree line.
They're relentless!
Why are they relentless? This is getting a little meat grindy. I think this is the most enemies the game's ever asked me to fight at one point. Moon. Oh yeah, I unlocked Moon Stance, which it's making me do.
I don't see any more.
I think that's it.
I love that the stances are totally arbitrary. Yeah, me too. Just ask for more effort from game writers. Yeah, that's another thing. I got a bunch of that when I criticized like this game's sort of writing and characterization. It's always taken as a complete like outraged moral condemnation. When I'm still playing it and enjoying aspects of it, but I think some aspects of it are bad, and that's just too sort of complicated for a lot of people. I think you're either supposed to 100% love or hate something. There's no area in between.
Then it's time. Let's bring my sons.
One minor aspect of this is I understand that
I never let them spend the night here.
Japanese swords were crap, right?
They always call
Around the time of this invasion. And they redesigned them
That's what I
afterwards.
missed most after my mother passed. A voice calling for me.
take comfort in knowing she is at peace. They all are. You have been a great friend, Jean Sakai. Thank you. But for now, I'd like to spend some time with my sons.
I understand. Be well, Osako.
We got some silk. And we got a charm. Let's see what that does. I mean, the next upgrade for this just makes it vibrate when we're double the distance away from an artifact, but that just sounds annoying. Use resolve, have a 15% chance to refund one resolve. Nah. Samurai at this point should be using Tachi, not Katana. Ah. It's an ahistoric thing like the haiku in this, then, I guess. I do like how once you're far enough out that you can't actually... Is this a survivor camp, a bandit camp, a Mongol camp? Can't tell, but the standoff thing pops up. So I know they're baddies, so I get to hit with my sword.
Samurai.
The writing for the first Bioshock game was excellent, second was good. I didn't play the first two, but I did play Infinite, and it was rubbish. And it sort of turned me off the whole series, and I didn't want to go back and like check out the earlier ones. So it was like, well... Minor ranged charm. Let's go do that one.
Fighting. Ahead.
Eh? Fighting ahead again. There was fighting ahead last time. It's not much of a prediction here though, is it? I mean... Am I going up the top here? Doesn't look like it actually. I can't tell yet. At his dojo. His dojo is up. That's it. Fine. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the writing's quite bland, even if you're, you know, well, you're someone who thinks they're apolitical. Then it's very much, there's some bad people, they're doing the bad thing. If we stop them, then it'll be good. You know, it never gets much more complicated than that, which is just fairly boring. But in this, like, the the pure good and pure bad people were actual historical groups who were not thus. So it's got like an extra level
Sakai.
there. Hello.
Sensei, any word on Tomoe?
Yes, but I'm not sure you are ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark.
He's
Tomoe
worse than the
is
Reapers.
fearless. She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not.
Oh, I killed like 20 people on the way over here.
Come,
Where are we headed?
an archery range. The locals saw Mongols training there. I suspect Tomoe was with them.
If Tomoe is truly fearless, she'd make a useful ally.
A starving leopard is fearless too.
Leopards can't master your way of the bow.
Let it go, Sakai.
Let it go. You and your insistence that I can't train leopards to shoot arrows.
I took a risk sharing all I knew with her. When she betrayed my trust, I punished her.
It must have been harsh.
You saw what she did to the prisoners at Fort Nakayama. That was no mistake. That was a choice. And not the first time she's made it.
We don't know it was her fault.
No rule that a leopard can't compete in archery. That's it now to me. These two have a long-standing sort of feud over whether or not it's possible to train leopards in archery.
You have to climb to get there.
Sure you can make it, Sensei?
What are you waiting for, Sakai?
You need a hand, Sensei?
Not bad, Sakai.
You said the only way up was to climb.
No. I said you had to climb. It's good exercise. Arrows, Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick up their trail by the practice target.
There is no target.
Near that watchtower.
Not bad, Sensei.
Find out where they went. Move it, Sakai.
I am. Leave me alone.
How many Mongols is Tomoe training? A severed head. Used for target practice. Sensei! Mongols here!
Oh. That's enough story. Now it's time for fight part. Sorry, doggy. Now.
Sensei! Use your health!
You should have to time a block on the arrows, I think. Like, for blocking the arrows, you just hold down block. So it's fairly uninteresting, you know.
Good work, Sakai.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought?
Well,
I'll
one.
test you as I see fit.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
Now, where did she go, Sakai?
I'll look around. A lot of tracks. A dozen men. Maybe more.
Follow the trail.
I'm using the subtle contextual clues here.
Attack and keep moving, or you'll die.
Do you plan to use your bow this time?
If we find her,
And if not?
can you take a dozen enemy soldiers without me?
If I must.
Good answer.
A dozen. Well. With how these footprints are paced, there's like a group of them, like, like every 30 feet and then a space. And I'm just picturing they all just took one long jump and landed and were just skipping along the road like that. As a pack. We...
Look at them.
And they're practicing what Tomoe taught them.
Murdering the innocent.
Yeah, the Mongols had to come to Japan to learn how to shoot arrows. I think that is what happened in history, actually. That's one that the game got right. Famously bad archers. Until they met the Japanese. I know.
Please release me!
Did you see a Japanese woman with these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She was giving them orders.
What did she say?
Something about the sensei. And the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord. Forgive me.
I taught a monster how to hunt.
They heard Tomoe giving orders to the Mongols. She mentioned Hiyoshi Springs.
She's just getting started. Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this. I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You didn't see Komoda.
I've seen enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Yoshi Springs, I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
One thing I'm hoping that they expand on as the story progresses is I wish that his sort of moving away from samurai ways wasn't just exclusively battle tactics, you know? It's like the samurai is still great, they're just too honorable because they refuse to do like sneaky battle tactics, but I will because we need to now, sort of thing. But it's never sort of a broader commentary on the samurai at all. It's just they're too honourable to fight dirty. What should we do now? I should go to the sake brewery. Yeah, well, that sounds great. Let's do that. So I hope they expand on that. Oh, I won't prejudge it for not doing that.
Fighting ahead.
Oh, fighting ahead again. It's weird. I think that's just a bug. I mean, there always is fighting ahead, so he's not technically wrong. No, ran right past it. Did I? Oh, I never looked up. Hello.
Is everything all right?
Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Tea. This is the famed Key Sake Brewery of Ozumo.
Please. This way.
Oh yeah, don't leave the door open or anything.
Apologies, my lord. I couldn't speak freely out there. The Mongols might have overheard.
There's Mongols.
The Mongols have been here?
They've been drinking us dry.
I can't fault their taste. Key Sake is the pride of Tsushima.
Especially compared to that horse piss they drink.
I think it's mare's milk.
Is there a difference?
When are they coming back?
Soon.
Take your workers and hide. I'll deal with the Mongols.
Will I? Find an ambush
Find a good
spot.
spot for an ambush.
Everyone, gather round. We need to get behind the brewery and stay out of sight. Our friend here is going to renegotiate our relationship with the Mongols.
They're gonna turn up and go, ah, we're bad. We're evil. Kill us. What sort of ambush is this if I just... Yeah, fine.
Stand and fight!
I can never hit the perfect parry on the shieldman. Oh. I lied.
There's more.
There's more. I'm starting to think that this game's smaller enemy encounters with regards to Red Dead, which was something that I really enjoyed about it, was more of a it's the early game so we're going easy on you sort of thing, rather than a sort of design philosophy thing. So right now I'm thinking it's just going to do, there's some more coming over that hill at me every single mission. I hope that's not the case. Ow. Ow. Got it. Yep, some more coming round that rock. Does this count as a brute or a shield? Wow, I hit them from that far out. We all done?
My lord.
Collect, 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 collect.
The Mongols will be back when their men don't return.
Can you stay? You could drink as much sake as you like. It would be on the house.
I'm afraid you'll need to relocate. Try the Golden Temple in Ariake. Many have found refuge there.
Thank you, my lord.
I like when we have a little drink. Well, what's this one? Someone is practicing with a blade outside this inn. Let's go fight them. Bonfire lit. What are From Software making next? Oh, an Elden Ring. Yeah. I've heard of that. I don't know anything about it, though.
My lord, have you come to help the Azamo League too?
I guess so.
I've never heard of them.
Farmers and fishermen banded together to fight the Mongols. I've come from Ariake to train them.
I admire their bravery. How is the training going?
They were supposed to meet me here hours ago. I was about to look for them.
I'll ride with you.
Their leaders stay at a farmhouse nearby. They'll know where the main force is camped.
Follow the woman
As
to
a
the
child,
farm.
I dreamed of becoming a samurai.
I don't even know your name.
Now I'm riding with a real one.
But you know how to fight and handle a horse.
My village was constantly raided by pirates on the coast. They killed my parents when I was young. I learned to defend myself.
The whole life story
I hope
here.
the skills I gained through hardship can be of use to the people here.
You're not so different from us. There's a fire up ahead.
The farmhouse.
Cut them down.
Hello. Oh. I like when I miss the stance change, so jump instead of changing to sword stance. Oh no.
These are the men I was supposed to meet.
Well, you should have trained them better.
Mongols found them. They could have found the main force too.
I should have come sooner.
We can still warn the others. Hear that? They might have found the main force.
We have to help them. Hurry, my lord!
Wait!
Sure thing, Guardian. You are losing the woman. Is it supposed to be a mystery who this is? I'm not losing the woman. Look, I'm right. Don't you dare fucking fail me. Thank you. I was gonna get really angry
Too
then.
late.
We can't save everyone.
Then I will avenge the dead.
The samurai remains calm before a fight. Wait!
Reached the encounter area. It's so like the encounter area.
Pay for your crimes, invaders!
Not concerned about what that was. I like how the shield ones don't use the shield. Well, don't crawl into that burning wreckage. Speak with the woman. Woman is my favorite character. They've replaced peasant at the top of my favorite memorable characters from this game.
You have skill, but you nearly died rushing into battle.
Don't the Mongols anger you?
A samurai's most important weapon is himself. Lose control, and you risk defeat.
I see. I should return home. Learn to master my emotions.
Keep fighting. We need people like you. But remember the lesson.
I will, my lord.
Fucking ridiculous shit. My name is X at the start, and that's all you gotta do. to make it much less weird. Goodbye, woman. Sure hope woman's okay. Stealth charm. Oh. What have we got then? We've got a myth about a longbow, which I don't really care about. Honestly, not too fussed. Let's do this one. This is the next actual, like, main story mission, I think. You know women, though.
Fighting ahead.
Ah, fighting ahead. That's interesting. Not mastering their emotions like a proper samurai. I want to go up top. Reach the encounter area feels a very sort of placeholder text, you know? Why are they all fighting over there? Roof battle. You're welcome.
Yuna, is that you?
Jin!
Click, 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 click. NPC underscore villager.
Where's Taka?
Hiding with what's left of Komatsu. Mongols came a few days ago. They took prisoners, killed anyone who put up a fight.
Now they're coming back to finish the job. These were just scouts. The main force won't be far behind.
Then we have to go. Now.
We can hold this town.
What?
We need Komatsu's forge and its people. If you need to, you can leave.
No. I'm tired of running.
Take me to the others. How many survivors are left?
A few families. Mostly farmers
Yoink.
and blacksmiths. Not worth much in a fight.
You killed all these men by yourself? Good work.
I've had some practice.
Can you get more arrows?
Used ones. Stuck in buildings. And bodies.
They'll have to do.
I was out here leading villagers to safety. One of them got trapped over here by the Mongols. She's alive.
Is it safe?
The Mongols are gone for now. We're going to the forge. You'll be safer with us.
Is the forge working?
Yes, but we can't light it. The smoke will give us away. Show the Mongols where to find us.
We can use it to lure them in. Force a fight at a location we control.
Don't mind me.
They'll be expecting you here.
Lord Zakai, Yuna,
Taka,
Howdy.
I prayed the gods would protect you.
I appreciate it, but I came for your help.
Yuna said you needed something. A new tool.
To save Lord Shimura. He's held prisoner in Castle Kaneda, and I need to break him out.
Quietly, with no one seeing.
This town has a forge, and you're a blacksmith.
The best.
I might be able to make something. But there is no time. The Mongols.
I won't let them take Komatsu.
We're staying.
I need my assistant, Yukio. But we got separated.
Where is he?
What
I
are they
think
gonna
he was
make for me
looking his
here?
wife. In town.
I'll find Yukio. Yuna, be ready to fight.
She always is.
Oh shit. Oh god. I'm sorry. Alright, let's have a look around. Find Yukio. I need a ton more iron and steel for sword upgrades.
Send your best warrior.
Oh. I guess there's more Mongols here. I love the default scared peasant pose.
Yukio?
Yes?
Taka needs help with the forge. Follow me.
Oh, wait. My wife and her sister are by the river.
Lead me to them, quickly.
Then who's this?
This way.
Stay close and follow my orders.
This game definitely... It's weird because it looks so good. And it's clearly it's learned some lessons from open world games, but other aspects of it are like very sort of
So much blood.
dated for anyone who's played like
Yes, my lord.
an Assassin's Creed game.
The Mongols found them. Stay here.
Thank you for waiting for a bit.
Thank you.
She ran into the fire. And then started screaming. And then came back.
Yukio sent me.
He's alive.
Follow me. Taka needs your husband.
Watch out for that fire, though.
My love.
Yukio, I thought I lost you.
Are you hurt?
That man fought like an animal or a demon.
Only when I'm facing Mongols. We're going to the forge. Stay close.
Neglium Harsinta.
Oi! You're all useless. Another one. I didn't think they were supposed to be here yet in force. Hello, wife peasant. It's me, peasant. When we found Yukio there, he was with a woman peasant who I thought was his wife who was looking for, but then he was like my wife and her sister. Or elsewhere. So there's just some unexplained
Yukio!
peasant with us
He
now.
saved us, Taka. Thank you, my lord.
Yukio and peasants 1, 2, and 3.
Where's Yuna?
She went to get her family from the house across the river. Hasn't come back.
Damn. Don't light the forge until we come back.
What, go and do essentially the same thing again? Peasants can be friends with it. I just wanted to know, you know, who that other peasant was.
Ghost of Tsushima / time for flute and bad haiku / my recent haiku.
Thank you very much, Fleur de Live. The bot saying slash ruined the syllable thing there, but what are you going to do, eh? Yoink. What are those orange wriggly things in the sub-gift? Those are the K-On! Girls. In sleeping bags.
Jin, over here.
Hello.
We're ready to light the forge. Taka said you're looking for a family?
I was too late. The Mongols captured them just across the river. Those people took my brother in when he was an apprentice.
Then we won't leave him behind. Let's go.
Where is Samurai, then? Ruth, I put your friends.
We don't know any samurai.
Where are the rest of your people?
They've gone. Please, let us go.
Oh, there you are.
Negium Harsinta.
Howdy. One thing that feels dated is that the enemies will just lose focus on you entirely to go and stand menacingly. Like near the captives. Like they need to threaten them a bit. Like the game realizes it's bullshit to have like the enemies just, you know, disengage from you and beeline to the captives and murder them straight away, which would be bullshit. But it's bullshit for them to stop fighting you and go like, well, I might go down, but I'm gonna see to it that this innocent farmer gets killed with me. Like, they just shouldn't have that mechanic in there.
Help! You saved us.
This fight's not over. Can you make it to the forge?
Yes, I think so.
Everyone stay close to me.
Where did he come from?
It's a long story.
The way he killed them. He's not human.
Maybe you're right.
It's like some sort of ghost. He's not human is such an anime thing, yeah. Such incredible strength. Hello.
Stand and fight!
I like groups of 4 because you can get 3 of them with this. I think if there's only one left after that. What, are you two gonna have a go? Jesus Christ. If there's only one left at the end of the sword standoff, they should run, I think. I don't like games that sort of constantly hype the protagonist as incredible, you know? I like games that put you down and act like you're shit. So then it feels like more of a
Thank the gods.
victory when you succeed, you know?
Like the forge, Taka.
What about the Mongols?
They won't risk destroying this place. That gives us a chance to kill them all.
If they don't kill us first.
Either way, this is where we make our stand.
Oh, right, literally. Ow. Well, that hurt. Up there dealing with that big guy. Not really.
Mongols are in the forge! We have to stop them!
No, they're not. They're outside. Oh, there's dogs in here.
Help me!
This is bad.
Tsushima needs
Mongol archers! They're surrounding the forge! We have to kill them!
Yeah, do we? Great. Sorry, doggos. Why do they keep coming back here to do this? That's a bad mechanic. That just feels rubbish. Ow. Yeah, I don't like games that make you fight dogs. Enemies that break away to threaten peasants are just the worst part of the combat in this so far.
I've never seen a samurai fight like that.
It was nothing.
You are more than a samurai.
Ugh.
He is a vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
Where do we hide now?
Exactly.
You don't. Fire up your forge. Get back to making strong Komatsu weapons. That's how we fight back. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura. Vengeful spirit?
I think they liked it.
Just sort of lying for no reason. I'm not gonna say it's funny that, like, you know, Japanese armies got their asses kicked because they would, like, expect to do one-on-one duels and people just ignored them. I'm not gonna say that's funny.
Then why have my men found their brothers stabbed in the back?
Lord Sakai would never resort to such tactics.
War brings out who we truly are.
It has made you a dog, unleashed by your cousin Kublai to rape and pillage at his command.
Your nephew strays from the warrior's path. He will become what you hate, unless you join my empire's fight for peace.
You don't want allies. You want soldiers to overthrow the Shogun.
Consider my offer. Help your nephew regain his honor before his cowardice goes too far. And before I bring you his head.
I can't free my uncle until Taka finishes what he's working on. I should see if Yuna has any news.
The iron hook. I'm getting some vibrations. Let me just clamber over these monuments, graves, whatever they are. New saddle available. Return to the monk. What monk? Grapple hook. I've seen grapple points as I've been, like, exploring around. Let's go see what this is. It's probably a fucking fox, isn't it? Eee. Alright, so there's probably some stuff to do in this little forge town now. It's silly that they're so concerned about this one dude's honor. That's what they do, though. Your uncle and the antagonist just sit around talking about you all day. Yeah, it is a fox den. Lead me. I wonder what he's up to now. Probably following a fox to get a charm. I like that. They just very like detailed commentary on what you're up to. Really feels like you're taking me the long way around here. Charm of silence. Pet. Oh, thank you, a kitty cat, for redeeming nothing. I don't know why I thank people for doing that. Alright, well, we gotta see what that is, don't we? Return to the monk. I guess there's a monk that gives you saddles if you collect banners. And the UI is just sort of... the UI is further along than I am on that, probably.
My lord, anything to offer from your hunting?
1,000's literally nothing. I was expecting something. You're expecting something? That's the one thing you shouldn't expect when it says nothing.
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord. Your protection is my duty.
That's all it does. One thing I don't like about this is you see the little bag on our hip there? It's only sort of modelled to have volume from the front, and from behind it's just flat. Significantly slower to detect you. I mean, that is good, right? We can only upgrade one to this level. I am expecting there's going to be like a better straight up dueling set. Not that I'm having any trouble beating the encounters in just the traveler's attire though. But for sneaky missions, that's good.
Thank you.
Except we're not wearing this fucking hat with it, which is absurd. There we go. I like our red hat. Chat likes the lamp hat. It's ludicrous. I'm not looking at that. Right. Wait, which way am I going? I was reading chat. I didn't see the wind. There it is.
Lord Sakai.
Hello.
My name is Genho.
Great.
I'm working to raise the spirits of our people.
We have a shared cause.
I want to remind everyone of our protectors who fell at Komoda. Words are not enough. The samurai clan banners are powerful symbols of those who gave their lives for us, and why we must never yield to the Mongols. Thank you for the banners.
I didn't give them to you. What are you talking about?
I was just reading a scroll on the history of Clan Adachi. It is said their first lords were known as the Great Builders. Do you know why?
They constructed the Golden Temple of Ariake and the lighthouses you see across the island. Lord Adachi even helped my uncle improve the fortifications of Clan Shimura's ancestral castle.
So shut up.
Had a talent for destroying
Don't try and tell me
which helped end the
about the builders.
I had no idea. Thank you for the lesson, my lord. Your help and inspiration are invaluable.
What the hell is going on?
You brought clan banners? You're one of the only living sources of knowledge about our samurai clans.
Why?
Will you share more of what you know?
I remember a few years ago, I found myself surrounded by bandits. I prepared to fight them alone. And suddenly my foes turned and fled into the woods.
They saw my huge
Back to the
muscles.
hillside behind me and saw a line of Clan Nago's finest archers silhouetted against the sky. The bandits had heard those warriors trained with their bows since they were old enough to walk. That reputation alone was enough to end the battle, then and there. And I owed Clan Nago many jars of sake that night.
A tale worth retelling, my lord. I'll make sure others hear it.
Are all the tales going to be about
Please
stuff
accept this humble token of appreciation. Be well.
that happened to me specifically? The iron hook. Is this like the... Well, we should just do that, shouldn't we? Unlock a new bit of the island. These games are crazy because there's way more
I should
balance.
see if Yuna has any news.
That was Skyrim's problem, wasn't it? There were like a couple of dozen people who lived in towns and just thousands and thousands of bandits.
The Mongols come back.
We'll find them where they see you and protect you.
Don't worry, peasant.
Spreading more of your stories?
Just telling them what they want to hear. Some of them are calling you the ghost.
After you put the idea in
Of
their
Tsushima.
heads,
These people stay because they believe in you.
they should believe in the samurai.
To them, you're both.
When Lord Shimura is free, they won't need to put their faith in folktales.
Maybe. Taka's sweating over the job you gave him. He doesn't want to let you down.
Let's see how it's coming along.
Why do we need an expert blacksmith and a forge to make what is essentially a hook on the end of a rope? Just find any bent bit of metal and tie a rope to it.
You were looking for warriors to help save your uncle. Any luck?
Some. Sensei Ishikawa and Lady Masako Adachi are still alive. They're dealing with their own struggles, but when it's time, they've agreed to help.
An archer and a noblewoman. You sure that's enough?
That's why I hired the Straw Hat Ronin. Turns out their new leader is an old friend of mine.
Well, sounds like you have all the help you need.
Will you join us?
I don't know.
Can someone help with this?
I'll get it. Go see Taka. We'll catch up later.
My lord, I just finished it.
I want to see how the bridge construction's going. I'm an NPC in a video game, and I'm doing some sort of generic thing. I love it.
Thank you for your patience, my lord. An iron hook with a rope attached to the end.
It
You
took
can
me
use it to
weeks.
climb walls, swing over things.
Here to hold my weight?
I tested it myself. I call it a Kaginawa.
It's perfect. I mean your debt.
No, it's a gift. I have my sister, my home, my life. That's enough.
Thank you, Taka.
Jin! Where are you?
Ryuzo?
Jin! Jin Sakai! Anyone see the samurai? I know you're here!
Hello.
I've been looking all over for you. The Mongols have captured my best fighters.
Oh, those darn Mongols.
Free Lord Shimura. Jin, if we don't do something, my men are dead.
They're always
The
up
uncle
to
stays locked
something.
in captivity,
Where are they?
caged near Fort Yatade.
All right, Ryuzo. Let's see what we can do.
I wonder if we'll get an opportunity to use our
You said they're in cages near
new
Fort
hook.
Yatade. Where exactly?
The cages are actually inside the fort.
At the top of a cliff. How are we going to free your people from there?
I still have a few men who weren't captured. They're waiting for us at a crossroads nearby.
We'll need the extra swords. Lead the way. How were your men captured?
Remember that map you gave me?
Ah, the one showing Mongol supply lines. Did you find food?
Yes. Very well guarded.
Too many guards for your best men?
The ugly bastards were all over us. I barely got away myself.
And you're sure the men are alive?
I heard them singing last night.
I'm surprised the Mongols allowed that.
So am I.
Are you good singers? Might be more pleasant than mercenary work.
I didn't choose this life. It was my only option after our duel.
Oh, at Lord Naga's tournament. We never talked about it.
Before we sparred, I invited commanders from every clan to watch. You came at me like I was your mortal enemy. Almost broke my arm.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It was my first tournament. I got swept up in the excitement.
Of course you did.
They've mentioned the duel against this character twice now, which means we're gonna duel this character in the game.
Every samurai on the island wanted to meet the Chito's nephew.
I never thought of it like that.
You were born Lord Sakai. That tournament was my one chance to gain attention. To enter the service of a lord, become a samurai.
You should have come to me. I would have hired you.
Because no one else would? No. I needed to prove myself.
I wish you told me this earlier.
Maybe I should have.
Horse position.
Someone in Komatsu called you the Ghost. Was Lord Sakai not good enough?
What's wrong? Afraid I'll get more famous than you?
Run, 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 run.
Where's Hiro and Shinzo?
They left. And they're not coming back.
Cowards! Running off. After all I did to keep them alive.
We still have enough to save your men. I've worked with less.
I've lost men to Mongols, sickness, hunger. But never this.
They're weak. It's not your fault.
They're weak. So they don't want to die.
Anyone else want to leave?
I'm actually fairly sure I could just walk right into the Mongol fort and do it all myself if you all want to stay here.
It'll be dark soon. Need to ride to Fort Yatate?
We'll figure out how to free your men on the way.
Straw hats! Ride!
Horse in Japanese is Uma, like Uma Thurman, which I think's funny. She's called Horse.
Fort Yatate. That's where the bastards are holding my men.
What's your rescue plan?
My plan? You're the one who got us onto that Mongol ship.
There's only one road into the fort, and it'll be heavily guarded. I need to get inside without being seen. The Mongols won't be watching the cliffs at the back of the fort. I'll climb up, go over the wall.
How? Are you half monkey?
I have something to help me. I'll free your men. Once they're with me, I'll set off one of the alarms. That's your signal to ride in.
And crush the Mongols between us. See? I knew you'd have a plan.
It's cute how the game's like amazed that we have a climbing rope. I like it.
I'll find a way up the cliff on this side. Stay hidden until you see my signal.
Good luck. Don't fall.
Me. Which way around am I going? This way or the other way? I wasn't paying attention. Well, it's the other way. How coincidental that there'd be a mission in which I have to use my fancy climbing rope right after I acquire it.
Can't jump that gap, but Taka says his hook will support my weight.
Jump and press R2. Okay, you gotta be moving from that.
It worked.
Well, it's no Wind Waker.
I'm starting to like this hook.
I liked Wind Waker's grapply hook. I liked Wind Waker a lot. I want there to be... I want Breath of the Wild 2 to just surprise and suddenly be a sea game, you know, where you get both.
Should be able to swing myself across.
Whatever.
Taka, I owe you.
I think it just sort of teleports to the place.
Need to find views.
Frustrated sigh.
They really are singing. Sounds like they're caged all over the fort.
You saw nothing. Eh.
Der Moonbase-Startler, Arachul White. Ine kissen Hund.
Lovely. I don't hear the children today. What? Oh, hang on, that's a bear. I was reading the chat. I just freed a bear. Oh shit, it can climb, right. Well, it's on now. Eh. Go on. Oh, fuck's sake. Stop following me. It's not going to get up here though, is it? Ugh. Smooth. Ah, good. They found the bear finally. You got it? Alright, let's try that again. Hello.
Is Ryuzo here? He sent me. I knew he wouldn't leave us.
You're not following me, are you? Oh, for fuck's sake, I should have killed all the guards before I started doing this. I actually don't know what I'm doing right now. Just freeing prisoners, okay. Oh, that tiny little shield is so cute. Wow, that comes out quickly. I'm scared of those ones.
Glad you're all right.
I'm better now.
That's new. That one freed the other two. hang on. I like the sound of that. Is there another bear around? All the way over there. We can't do something so ridiculous as like... Of course. Hello. I guess they just... enemies just can't see them, I suppose. Just the whole crew, like, creeping through.
Damn, wrong cage.
No, it wasn't. I was trying to free the bear. Well, whatever.
Just ready.
Oof. Bad day to be that. Oh, the bear's getting involved. Nope, it's not. It's just having to wander around.
Hello there.
Oh, thank you very much, Fruit Fender, for subbing with Twitch Prime there. That's very kind. I think the bear doesn't really have a proper attack thing for these, because I think these are all supposed to be invincible, but they also aren't attacking the bear. Probably because I haven't yet, you know. Sorry, bear.
Stand and fight me!
Set up an alarm and get Yuzo in here.
How silly. Just as I thought, we're vibrating. I wish it would... It just sort of pulses at the same consistency the whole time. I wish it would get stronger or sort of indicate that you're in the right area a little better. Because it's just... Like a 30-meter radius is really big. You know?
We're ready for you. Time to open the gate.
This is it! Fight for your freedom!
Help! You have to keep fighting.
What?
They'll kill me! Please!
Yeah, they got it. Are you all taking the piss?
Here's Tonyuso! Yeah!
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't forget us!
We placed bets. How long did it take you to free us? I lost!
Hope you brought some sake.
I thought you'd come much sooner.
You're not gonna believe this. It doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
My men said the Mongols didn't hurt them. They fed them. Good food, too. No wonder they were singing last night.
Just be grateful they're safe.
Why in all the hells would the Mongols feed them?
Maybe they expected something in return.
Thank you, Jin. My men. They're everything.
All right, men. On your horses.
The
I
Iron
need to meet
Hook.
Yuna in Komatsu.
Why? Why do we need to do that? I just sort of know. That's the next mission, I guess. Techniques, eh? We could deliberately look for more fox shrines. I like going for the second one here. Of each one, you know. For if we have to, like, break through the stagger at any point. That would be good as well. Because I throw a lot of these. They're basically the only one I use. Or maybe we should do a slow time. Yeah. I don't like that you start off by throwing 2 and the upgrade has you throw 3. I don't buy that. It should be throwing 1 and then 2. Throwing 2 kunai at the same time accurately at 2 different targets is also ridiculous. But it's more believable than 3. I should speak with the unit at the town of Koma. Should we do that, or should we keep on doing these? Yeah, let's do that one. You throw the fad with your mouth. It's the next area mission. I don't know if I should rush through and open up all the areas, or keep, like, pissing about doing side quest stuff. How are you enjoying the game? By ignoring the story, the characterization, and the various historical inaccuracies. It is very pretty. And the combat is alright.
Lord Sakai.
Which is enough to keep me going, basically.
Lady Masako, has the traitor's wife told you where he's hiding?
Every time I ask, she starts crying and won't look at me.
Can you blame her?
I'm starting to. Maybe a young samurai will charm her. She's inside.
Let's charm this woman into telling us where her husband is so we can go and kill him.
My lord.
Howdy.
Lady Masako plans to kill me. I can see it in her eyes.
I won't let her hurt you. But I need your help.
I have told you all I know.
Hachi delivers messages for your husband. That means they have contact. It's only a matter of time until Masako finds them both.
No, you have to save him.
I can only do that if I get to him before she does. You know your husband. Where would he hide?
Let me think.
This is important, Hina. Your husband murdered innocents. I'll be back.
Eh? Feels like that conversation ended midway through.
I'm giving her time to think about where he might be.
What did you offer her?
Let's take a walk.
I know a place she won't hear us.
Yeah, anywhere 50 feet in any direction.
I told Hina I would try to save her husband's life.
You know I'm going to kill him.
I had to gain her trust somehow.
So you lied.
I told her I would try to save him. And I will.
What will you tell her when you fail, Jin?
That you could not forgive his crime. And that I would not stand between you and justice.
Everywhere I look here, I see only the night my family died.
You had a family before you married Lord Adachi. Could you go to them?
My older brother died a few years ago. And my sister, the assassins butchered her. The only thing I recognize was her gold sash.
I didn't mean to make you relive that day.
It never leaves my mind. There should be music.
What?
My grandchildren would make songs with me here, to celebrate the changing of the
Oh, you and your dead family. Give it a rest.
Hear them play again. Thank you.
Hina.
Get to the house!
Blood curdling scream. Oh no.
Hina.
We need her killer. Now.
Better look around. They must have left a trail.
I wonder if it's gonna be some muddy footprints. Hey, it is.
This
Wow.
way.
Not very lazy assassins in this game who, for one, aren't running because the gate's like this. And also keep sprinting like directly down the middle of muddy tracks, which is just amazing.
Why would someone kill Hina?
To keep us from finding Sadao.
The traitors knew we had her.
It was a long journey from the woodcutter. Many people saw her with me.
You made sure they did. You used her as bait.
I hoped her husband would take it.
And now an innocent woman is dead.
The traitors killed her, not us.
But you made her a target. Only one set of tracks. Whoever the killer is, they're alone. With Hina gone, we need them alive. Come here and fight!
They have her back.
We can't let him die.
I'm bleeding.
Chop. Chop.
I don't want to die like this.
Ow. That was convenient.
No, not you.
Just immediately giving it away. Fate.
Hachi, Sadao's brother.
Why did you kill Hina?
Tried to free her. She wouldn't leave. Wanted to save Sadao. She screamed for you. I didn't mean to.
Where's your brother?
I failed him. I won't betray him.
You can't die!
That's a very,
Tell me where he is!
very abrupt death there.
Hina died for nothing.
She was murdered by traitors, just like my family. I can't give up the hunt.
He carried messages for his brother. Maybe he had one.
What did you find?
I haven't looked yet. Supply map stained in blood. Great. List of conspirators.
He delivered food to survivor camps. Maybe Sadao is hiding at one. Go to the nearest camp and talk to the monk in charge. He might know what the map reveals.
What about you?
I will bury Hina. I owe her that. I'll find you at the camp when I'm done.
Dual destruction. What's that? Attacks have a 5% chance to deal double damage. I'm not lucky enough to do that one. What else have we got left? Oh, let's do another of these ones, eh? Oh, it's just another follow Samoa mission, I assume. Hello.
Right.
Any news of Tomoe?
Travelers have been shot dead on the roads in and out of Yoshi Springs. People are afraid to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's her doing?
A few archers at strategic points can isolate a whole town.
A tactic of yours when you were Clan Nagao's archery master.
Tomoe was a good student.
Too good. We're fighting your own reflection.
We will turn that to our advantage.
The past never passes.
Come.
How do you propose we find these archers?
We think like Tomoe.
Well, we know where they're shooting people, so we go there. I assume.
We want to control movement in and out of Yoshi Springs. Where do we put archers?
That path behind the inn.
No. Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
A handful of men could shut down the road to the coast.
Yes.
I would want someone looking over the bridge into town.
So would I.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
People already avoid the main road. Archers there would be wasted.
You fool! You know nothing of archer placement.
The road south runs along a high ridge. Perfect place to rain down arrows.
Tomoe would agree. There's hope for you. Let's go hunting.
Alright. How the hell did we get down?
What else did you teach Tomoe?
I held back nothing.
Including why you left Clan Nagao?
That's no secret. It was time to retire, and the hot spring suited me.
You would never willingly retire.
So what's your expertise?
My uncle said you became close to a commoner.
Ooh, scandal.
And Lord Nagao was forced to cover it up.
Your uncle has an interesting sense of humor.
You weren't forced out?
A samurai always has a choice.
But do you regret giving up a warrior's life?
Mastery of the bow is mastery of oneself. That is the only victory worthy of
Hello
samurai.
there.
We're getting close.
Honor,
Eyes
honor, honor,
open.
honor.
Thank you very much, Lucky Bun. Keep an eye out for... I can already see some. into the fighty attire. You saw nothing. You got nothing to say about all this? No? Fair enough.
Tomoe wasn't here.
Keep moving.
All those innocent dead. Tomoe has thrown everything away. Betrayed her people.
She is a traitor because the Mongols offered power, wealth, status. Things denied her by birth.
Tomoe knew she was born to a lower station than she deserved.
Now you're being too kind.
Both of those.
Kindness can be useful, even to a warrior.
Who told you that? Sun Tzu?
My uncle. And he didn't tell me. He showed me. Mercy creates a debt.
Your uncle showed mercy to people who pose no danger to him. A safe bet.
Press X to think about your uncle.
Ambush!
Right. Good job they don't know how to use these shields. Ow.
One more snake nest to find. Come.
Yank.
How did Tomoe become your student?
She showed up at my dojo with her father's makeshift hunting bow and refused to leave.
You didn't turn her away.
I tried, but she sank arrow after arrow into my targets. I'd never seen talent like hers.
She must have had training.
Her form was wrong. Would have been useless in a real fight. But she had no fear of missing a shot. She never hesitated.
A warrior's spirit.
No. Killers. I didn't see until it was too late.
Well. Oh, just a random chest of stuff. Good, I'll have that. Thank you very much, game. Whoops.
Ready?
Ow. Well, this is very unusual. What are you doing?
Sensei Ishikawa!
You know the name Ishikawa?
I do. I have message.
Speak.
Stop
Sensei,
shooting me.
All of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy, like the victims of Hironori Naga.
Silence!
Hironori Nagao. Didn't he die fighting bandits?
It was decades ago.
He was reputed to be a great archer. Did he study with you?
No. Tomoe is spreading lies.
But there's a seed of truth.
She wants us to doubt each other. We are all that stands between Hiyoshi Springs and a bloodbath.
Then we stand together.
We'll plan the town's defense of my dojo. Meet me there and be ready to fight.
Munch. I want to eat a whole apple in one bite. Even the core, especially the core. Ooh, flaming arrows, eh? The core's the treat once you get through the rest of the apple. Yeah. Hello. Sorry.
Sakai.
There we go.
We must deal with Tomoe's threat against Yoshi Springs before it's too late.
I don't understand the fixation on the town.
I was born there. Destroying it proves her word to the Mongols. And humiliates me.
But the terrain works in our favor. 2 skilled archers can hold off hundreds.
Or
No.
we allow the Mongols to take it. Tomoe wins a victory and lets her guard down. Then we strike.
Sacrifice Hiyoshi Springs for Tomoe.
The sacrifice is worth it.
Is it?
Tomoe would agree, Sensei.
Fine, Sakai. She will attack from the north. We should focus our efforts there.
Scout elevated positions, place arrows, and...
Listen. Did you hear that?
That's enough talkie.
One death.
Hey, you didn't kill that one. Oh, jeez. More of this, eh? Don't poke me at the same time. That's cheating. Fucking get out the way. Eh.
I wondered when Tomoe's new friends would visit.
If the point was to kill us, she would have sent more men.
Or the point was not to kill, but to delay.
Hiyoshi Springs. The attack is starting.
There's a lot of characters
This way.
very quickly surmising the plot that's happening, going on here.
If I fall today, promise me you will keep hunting Tomoe.
I promise, Sensei.
She knows you're my student. Your death will destroy my legacy.
Your way of the
Am
bow
I
will
your
survive
student?
with me. Where will Tomoe
You haven't
strike?
taught me
In the
anything.
back town, near the waterfalls, the most vulnerable point.
If we get there before the Mongols, we can prepare a defense, but it won't be easy.
It never is.
I love running from point to point.
You two, come here.
What is it, my lords?
Wouldn't stand too close to that.
Mongols are heading for Hiyoshi Springs.
Gather everyone at the inn and stay out of sight. We will deal with them.
Yes, my lords.
Good sight lines over here. The Mongols won't be able to flank us. We don't have much time. What can we use to our advantage?
Arrows.
Not many options.
We'll exploit the ones we have. Hornets' nests.
Excellent distraction.
Dry grass. Lure the Mongols in.
We'll make sure you have flaming arrows.
Those barrels could do some damage.
Take these flaming arrows, and try not to burn yourself or me.
Yay.
Then don't get in my way, Sensei.
Get ready. The Mongols will be here soon.
How do you know?
They're getting closer.
There's a lot of that going on.
Let's demonstrate the way of the bow for them.
The way of the bow is that you shoot arrows
They're coming downhill.
with the bow.
Take them.
One arrow, one death, Sensei.
I'm not a very good shot is the problem with that slogan. I usually need a couple to find the distance, you know. Ow!
Not bad, Sakai.
I'm ready for more.
So are they. Coming down the main road.
I've got them.
Probably swap into this. I probably should have swapped into this a little while ago. But
No sign of Tomoe.
She'll come.
More on the way.
Help them cross the Sansu River.
oh, that's you. Ow. I really wish I could aim with the pad like you do in Breath of the Wild, you know?
For now.
Gyro aiming is spoiling me. Yeah, it's so good. I'm surprised it's not in this.
Ah, there she is.
Why all run down the hill and
Burning the Nagao banner.
We can catch her.
can't even complain about that. Enemies filing in one by one.
She's a coward.
No. She's mocking me. She knows the last student I trained before her was Hironori Nagao.
You said he wasn't your student. Which is it?
I was young, prideful, callous. Hironori learned from my example. He led a rebellion to seize the clan, and lost, but only after butchering Lord Nagao's best men.
Hironori didn't die fighting bandits.
That was a story to protect Nagao's legacy. There was no saving mine. As his teacher, I could never be trusted again.
Wow, you're a really bad teacher.
Granted mercy to resign my position. I convinced myself the way of the bow had to survive. But the truth is, I am a coward who should have ended it long ago.
You told Tomoe all of this.
I wanted her to understand what it meant for me to teach again. And like everything else, she turned it against me.
You'll never redeem Hironori Nagao. And you won't change Tomoe. But today, you saved the people of Hiyoshi Springs.
With my new student.
I'll need you at Castle Kaneda.
My bow is yours. But Tomoe isn't done yet. We must keep hunting her.
We will, Sensei.
I hope it cuts back to Tomoe on top of the hill, just like ranting. After I told you that letting them all die was not in the cards, exactly. You're a very reluctant hero, because I forced you to be one. Alright. I guess we're all done with side quests apart from this one down here that I don't care about. Right now then. And I guess that one is going to be fighting this castle, which is going to open up the next bit, right? Oh no, hang on. We've got this here. Although I might just wrap up here today, rather than do another mission. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm a little hungry.
Masako said to find the monk in charge of this camp. He may be able to read the map I found on the traitor's brother.
Hello.
All my goods are
Read
useful.
scroll. Oh, great.
Trade is difficult in these times, my lord.
How can I help you?
Yeah, go on.
I hope it helps. Just for you.
Always good to have flaming arrows. I barely use anything else.
Farewell.
Come back if you need anything, my lord.
The problem I think with is like it is an idealized movie version of samurai. Although not all like samurai movies, because a lot of them, like, it wasn't. But the problem is mixing that with an actual like this invasion really happened. Like it's an actual thing that happened in reality. So if you mix the like cinema aspect with that, you're gonna run into some problems. Oh, a full on bamboo. Because you're sort of saying, oh, we've got some gifts available. Let's go get it.
Does your bow need work, my lord? How can I improve your bow? You lack the required materials.
Right, we need
Very
3 wax wood to upgrade that bow again.
Honor to work on
A story about a traveling roan. I would prefer it to not be a lord of this society. That's just a bit shit, I think. Like NPCs groveling and talking about how great you are all the time makes me like not like it. We got a thief's rap. Well, that's cute, isn't it? I think it's more of a power fantasy to play a character who has the odds stacked against them, rather than just someone who can do whatever the fuck they want. Particularly within this society, like his pitch to the Straw Hat Ronin was, "My uncle is rich and powerful, and will give you lots of things if you do what I want." You know? We could upgrade this all the way, you know? In case we actually have to fight in it. I guess. But I feel like it'd be a waste of...
Certain to frustrate your enemies.
I might upgrade this and then put some points into concentration as well, you know?
This will keep you safe. You need more to make these improvements.
That's quite a cool hat as well.
You honor me with your confidence.
Only got 3 arrows. Oh no. Tomorrow seems like a more interesting character than Lord Fancy Hat here. Playing as the thief character, Yuna. Yuna is the most interesting character so far. I think. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. I should put on the traveler's attire. There we go. Oh, isn't this cute? Tadayori's hat improved. Well, it's a completely different hat. Frog. This is the best hat, I think. It's honest. Fuck's sake. Honor the shrine. Cami of water. Oh shit. Well, yes, obviously. Is that just a wider, like, parry window, basically?
Yeah.
Well, we just found the best charm. I'm going to declare it. I want to test that out now. Quick, throw some bandits at me. Oh, I can't parry a pig. No. Now I actually want to run into like bandits or Mongols. I never will. Hello. It's not widen the window all that much, it doesn't seem like, but I'll take it.
Right here.
Hold still.
Because of you, I'm alive and still have a home. I'm going back to Komatsu Forge.
There's a white dye thing here. We can dye some
My
clothes.
dyes are white as fresh snow. You're just in time, my lord. Something
Yes.
new for you.
Pure Intent headband. Oh, it dyes. So we can dye the Traveler's attire. We could go all white with the Ronin attire. Undiscovered armor and undiscovered. See, that looks like some sort of tough samurai set, doesn't it? Which is probably better than the samurai set we've got right now. So I'm holding off on upgrading that one. I might go for this and wear it. I think it's cute.
You'll gleam like frost on the clouded day.
Goodbye.
We need a better hat for it. What's a good hat to wear? We need a nice white hat now. Ashen straw hat. Fine. I don't like the big feather dusters. Ugh. That's horrible. There we go. Fucking silly hat.
An honor to clothe you in my finest work.
We just immediately got it muddy. I love it. Just caked in mud immediately. Well, I'm gonna wrap up here for today. Red Bull versus Monster. Oh god. I drink tea and water. Hang on, what's going on with this bird? Yeah, what? Were you taking me to the vendor?
How is your armor fitting?
Anyway. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll come back next time and we'll do that proper mission to unlock the next part of the island or whatever. Thanks for all the support as always. I'm going to shut down my PS4, which turns off my display for a few seconds, which is always annoying at the end of a stream because I'd like to just raid someone straight away. But disabling my capture card just switches my monitors off and back on. But when they come back, we'll look for someone to raid. In a few seconds. It makes doing smooth outros impossible. Alright, who's on? Iggy Maid is on, playing Satisfactory. Very good, I love that game. Alright, /raid Iggy Maid. Wonderful. And I'll be back next time, folks. Bye.